Niqua then is sick. She was sick of people and was a stripper. She hated the male species and wasn't too into women either. Her nickname was Pool of Hate when she was out of earshot. She would do private dances for coming to age parties and kinda managed her own shit. She was thick and quiet, but due to her profession, it's guys that thought she had a quiet sexual energy to her. She just did the private parties for money. She didn't like it. She needed to stop. Fuck it. She thought it was fast money and easy. She pondered the benefits. The days were like freed up to do whatever she had to do, and she danced for parties at night. She was saving money from parties to get a Benz truck and go back to school for business management. She thinking of graduating school. From what she was doing, she wanted to host parties and model and all that. Guys always wanted her and explained how attractive she was, so she tried to make money off of that. They be like, fuck with me. 1 a.m. Saturday. They be like, hey, yo, fuck with me. 2:30 a.m. Saturday. They be like, yo, fuck with me. 11:30 Sunday. She tried her hand at regular parties and was successful. She hosted a joint with one of the local DJs and no big name talent and raked up more money than stripping. Later that night, she kept getting calls for stripper parties, but she packed the Prince Halls and Pyramid Temples off of her and the DJ name. Niqua, Saturday, June 32nd. Music by DJ Siphomatic. Ladies free till 12. Bar and kitchen. Not to code. She hated aggression at any level. Juice head guys from the parties were always grabbing her ass and trying to finger her pussy and shit. She was in a couple situations she couldn't avoid fucking with that, and a big ass dude almost raped her in one of the parties. This nigga thinking, feeling on your lady. She promised never to be caught slipping again. She carried a little pistol one of her girls gave her so she could get out of those situations. It wasn't hoeing, but it was deceitful like that, where guys who hired her to show up try to get a nut out of it. They try to trap her in a closet or a bathroom or some shit. Sick of the exotic dancing, she put all her energy into the hustling shit. I had to stay on point fucking with money like this, she thought. Despite her mistrust, black guys loved her. She was street, but could turn it off. Niqua didn't smoke or anything. To be on point meant the world to her. She would take risks, but she could always think straight. They be offering her smoke Tuki? They be offering her smoke Hemi? She'd be like, no. She reminisced to the night guys tried her at one of the parties. She had showed up nonchalant as usual. One of the guys, smiling, paid her up front. How are you feeling, baby? We got beer and wine coolers in the kitchen. She's like, no thanks. She grabbed the birthday boy by his shirt, and all the other guys were overdoing it, making noise, trying to enliven the moment. She just grinding on them, and whoever had bread threw their extra ones at her. She finished dancing and was picking up the money and preparing to bounce. She's thinking a couple of G's. She wasn't really feeling the amount, but it was what it was. Niqua went to the bathroom to piss and be on her way. She said, yo, fuck is your problem? Get out! One of the guys, supposing to try his luck, invited himself into the lavatory with her. Maybe he took his little lap dance to the head or something. He's like, shh, shh. He grabbed her waist and covered her mouth with his other hand. She was scared. The guy was actually bigger and stronger than her despite her thickness. He held her with one hand and felt on her boobs and was rubbing on her pussy with the other. She got quiet and was mentally racing for a way out of the situation. She kneed him in the groin and bolted out of there faster than the drunk and high party goers could piece together what was happening. She always kept a little piece on her after that shit. Shit like that kept trying to happen. If it wasn't some fuckhead recognizing her from dancing, copping feels on her ass and shit, it was girls whispering and gossiping about what a slur she was. They'd be like, yo son, it's that stripper from the other night. Another nigga like, yo, I'ma fuck her. And then the girls would be like, yo girl, it's that stripper slur bucket from the other night. Into the other girl ear. And the girl is thinking, yo, I'ma fuck her. But she'll be like saying, man, fuck her. She really didn't get down at all, but stripping gave her a perceived rep as a hoe. Niqua was stressed from it all. She stopped stripping, although the requests for her dancing kept blowing up her phone. On the phone, they'd be like, wanna make some money at this stripper party? She'd be like, I'm cool. She had stacked enough from the parties she hosted and all that other stuff to relax and chill. The money was alright, she said, but it made me hate everybody. She was through with dudes based off of that. She would entertain women but get tired of them for some reason or another. I never see you at the stripper clubs. Where you be at? Somebody said. After she had stopped doing her thing for a while, people would ask her why. She was up by then. A person whose livelihood is centered around sexuality might be agitated or resigned to the idea of sex. Who knows? Niqua was, so yeah. She copped her Benz truck and had stacked enough bread to live off its interests.